Hello, so today I'm going to show you how to make puffy sleeves like the ones I'm showing you right now. For the pattern I'm using the McCall's 8195, and first thing you need to cut out the pattern. Then I use my serger for the sides, but this is optional if you have a serger. Then your fabric will look like this on the side. And then it's time to start the tunnel for the elastics on top of your sleeves. As you can see, I pin the fabric down and then I roll it over again and then I press it with an iron. Then it's time to sew your tunnel for the top, and it's very important you keep some room left because the elastic still needs to go through, so it's important to sew like close to the line. As I'm showing you here, like the elastic still needs to go through, so keep that in mind. Then it's time to sew. Then to see how long the elastic needs to be, you need to measure how long you want the top to be. And the little trick I use to put the elastic in, I use this safety pin, and as you can see, it's way easier to put the elastic through with a little safety pin. Then you're gonna pull the elastic through until there's this little part left, and then you're gonna stitch this part before you continue on pulling on the elastic. And then when you pull the elastic through on the other side, you're also gonna stitch this to secure the elastic. So then the top of your sleeve is done, so on to the next step. Then with the right sides facing each other, you're gonna stitch the sleeve together. Also a little tip while stitching, I always keep a little bit of fabric unstitched on the top. This makes it easier for me to put the sleeves on the bodice later on. Then it's time to press this seam. And then you're gonna make the tunnel for the bottom of the sleeves. It's almost basically the same, so you roll the hem over and then you press it. But when stitching the bottom, leave a couple of centimeters left. Then it's time to put the elastic through again. But now instead of stitching the end of the elastic, you're just gonna pin it down for now and then continue pulling the elastic through. Then when you pull the elastic through on the other side as well, you take both parts. And I really like to pull the elastic parts through quite a bit. This makes it easier to pin them together and also makes stitching them together way easier. So then you're gonna stitch the ends of the elastics together. Then it's time to put the remaining of the elastic in your tunnel. And then you're gonna close the tunnel and be very careful with this that you don't stitch on the elastic. And after that, your sleeve is basically done.